Welcome to the tutorial. Today, we will be diving deep into the world of hash functions in Java. We'll specifically cover MD5 and SHA-256. Hash functions are used in various applications of computer science, especially in data integrity, passwords, digital signatures, and more. They take an input and produce a fixed-size string of characters, which is typically a sequence of numbers and letters. Before we start coding, let's take a moment to understand the hash functions we'll be implementing. MD5, which stands for Message Digest Algorithm 5, produces a 128-bit hash value. However, it has known vulnerabilities and isn't recommended for cryptographic purposes. On the other hand, SHA-256 is part of the Secure Hash Algorithm 2 family, and it generates a 256-bit hash. It is currently considered secure and is widely used for different security applications. Let's start by setting up our Java project. You can use any IDE of your choice, but for this tutorial, I will be using IntelliJ IDEA. Create a new Java project and ensure you have the JDK installed. Once you have your Java project set up, we need to import the necessary classes for hashing. In Java, we can utilize the java.security package, which provides various secure hashing algorithms. First, let's implement the MD5 hash function. We will create a function called generateMD5 that takes a string input and returns its MD5 hash. In this code, we're creating a message digest instance for the MD5 algorithm, then hashing the input byte array. Finally, we convert the hash bytes to a hexadecimal string. Next, let's test our generateMD5 function. Inside our main method, we'll prompt the user for input and display the MD5 hash. Now, let's run our program. Go ahead and enter a string when prompted. As you can see, the MD5 hash of the input string is displayed. However, it's important to remember that MD5 is not secure for passwords or sensitive data. Now, let's move on to SHA-256. We will create a similar function for generating SHA-256 hashes. Let's call it generate SHA-256. This function will follow the same approach as our generateMD5 function, but we will specify SHA-256 in our message digest. Just like with MD5, we have a function that takes an input string, hashes it using SHA-256, and returns the hash as a hex string. To test this function, come back to the main method and add similar code as we did for MD5. Prompt the user for input, call the generate SHA-256, and display the output. Now that we've implemented both hash functions, let's run our program again. This time, input a string for SHA-256 when prompted. You should see the SHA-256 hash of the input string displayed. With these two functions, you've gained the ability to easily generate hashes in your Java applications. Now, let's discuss some important points regarding hash functions. MD5 has known security vulnerabilities, making it unsuitable for hashing sensitive data or passwords. SHA-256, however, is currently considered secure, but it is always best to stay updated with the latest security practices. Hash functions are deterministic, meaning they will produce the same output for the same input every time. However, small changes in the input will lead to significantly different hash values. This property is crucial for ensuring data integrity. Finally, remember to never expose the plaintext passwords or sensitive data, and always utilize hashing in conjunction with other security measures like SALT. To wrap up this tutorial, you have now learned how to implement both MD5 and SHA-256 hash functions in Java. Use these skills responsibly and apply good security practices. Thank you for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on Java and programming best practices. Until next time, happy coding!